I'm an image consultant, and I'm often asked about what is it you do? And as I say, as an image consultant, I help people with their appearance, their behaviour, and their communication. And then I often have people say, yes, but you're talking about how someone looks. It's really not important. It's what's inside that matters. I go, you know what, you're right. It is what's inside. But the problem is, sometimes you have to make someone want to get to know what's inside. You have to convince them that what you can share with you, your brilliance, your amazing information, is something they want. And so to do that, you do that through your image. And then they say, but isn't that just how you dress? And it's not. There's 5 elements to a successful image. So I thought I'd start this series by diving into the 5 elements that make up your image and that make up your successful image. So let's get started. The first element is who you are. Yes, that is who you are inside. Now, you really can't change this. Yes, you can fake it till you make it if you want. If you're new at something, you can become a little bit of someone that you aspire to get through those early days. But really, who you are will always shine through. And who you are your beliefs. They are your reality. Your values, your history, your self-esteem, your ego, your outlook on life, everything about who you are eventually comes through in your communication, in the way you present yourself, in the way you act. So you must start by being really comfortable and really honest with who you are. But as I said, that is something that can't be changed unless if you feel you've got beliefs from your past, from what you've been brought up to believe that are holding you back. You can change your own internal narrative, but I can't help with that. I can help with the other 4 elements that make up who you are. But often, I've got to be honest, I've found when I've helped with the other 4, the internal, the picture you have of yourself will start to change. And also remember, a lot of these beliefs you have are not just the ones that you've made about yourself. They're the ones your family have told you. They're the ones your friend, they're also the ones society have led you to believe. So let's make sure that this internal belief is as great as it can be. Then when you've got all of this rocking, let's start looking at the other 4. The first we start with is your assumed image. This is the guesstimate people have of you. This is how people are assuming you're going to be, based on your marketing, based on your literature, based on your emails, based on the way you answer the phone, based on what they've heard. This is the assumption, this is the picture they've made in their head. Now, a lot of this you can have an impact on. You can choose your logo, you can choose the branding, you can choose how you send out your emails. All of this you have something on. So make sure that you're aware of the brands you're using, you're aware of the way you're communicating with people, you're aware that if your grammar's correct, your spelling's correct, all of the marketing that comes out before you. Because believe me, with any brand, either you get to create it or someone else will create it for you. So keep that in mind. Make sure you are the architect of your own brand. So that's the first element, your assumed image. Part 2 is your visual image. This is what people see. So now you want to be wearing and looking the best you can. This does not necessarily mean buying a whole lot of expensive clothing, because can I tell you, expensive clothing that doesn't fit well just looks cheap and tawdry. But you can go out and buy something really affordable and have it tailored to fit, and you will look amazing. So part 2 is your visual, how you look. So make sure you're wearing the clothes, you're having your hair done, your grooming, your body language supports the message you want to give, the way you want people to be talking about you, your brand. So if you're doing something that's fun and free living and exciting, make sure you come and present yourself fun, free living, exciting. Don't come out in dull, drab colours. But now, if you're presenting yourself as someone reliable, dependable, and safe to deal with, make sure you come out in clothing that is reliable, dependable, and something that someone will go, that person looks safe to deal with. I can trust that person. Make sure the way you look supports the message you're wanting to give. And the third element of the external four, or maybe I should say the fourth element of the external fourth after your inner one, is the experience you give with people. So when you first meet someone, remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. We've all heard that old chestnut. But it's not a chestnut. It is so true. And I remember when I studied as an image consultant, I remember saying that there was something like 30 seconds to 60 seconds to make a first impression. Goodness, if you can keep someone on your website 3 seconds now, because that's how long it goes to swipe. And any of you who are used to online dating, it's like bang, no, no, no. Yo, yes, you'll do. That's how quickly we are now accustomed to making a decision. I like, no, I don't like. I want, no, I don't want. So you don't want someone swiping in their mind on you because you've been late. You don't represent what they assumed and what they expected when you walk in, the way you look. And you've only got another couple of seconds to support it with the way you sound. And lastly, the fifth element is your proven image. So, someone has heard about you. They've created an assumption, or they've seen something on the website about you. They look good. They've seen you in your social media. She looks or he looks the part. They have met you. They have watched. They have seen. They have done something. Yes. And then they have called you. And what you have done, have you lived up to your promise? If you've done all of these, your image is raised. Now look, you can have a trip up, because we're not all infallible. But you must then make sure everything else around you is supporting that image. So the 5 elements to a good image, to a successful image, is firstly, be confident, be assured, be assured of yourself, in yourself, that you can do this. Second, make sure that the assumptions, everything that supports you, everything that's out about you, ahead of you, is supporting the message you're wanting to give. Make sure, then 3, make sure you look the part to support the message you want to do. 4, make sure the experience that everyone has of you is in keeping with what they're expecting and what they're seeing. And lastly, be the goods. This is when what's inside counts. You really need to come up with the goods. There is nothing worse than looking the part and being empty inside. We've all met that person. You go, wow, I can't wait to meet them. And then you've met them. You go, wow, that was such a disappointment. They didn't live up to what I expected. So there are the 5 elements. The way you look, our image is not just how we look. It's what people expect of us, what people see in us, what people experience with us, and what we leave people with. So hopefully you have got something from this. You can go away and you can make sure that all of the pillars holding up your image are strong and supported. Clare Maxfield from Clare Maxfield Image. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe so you can see all my videos as they are coming through. Hope you're having a fabulous day, and if you'd like to do any work with me, you can also click on the link before to go to my website to see how I can help you become the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.